1 2 check it out. What up, party people in the place to be? Friday is finally here. What up, 07, my man No, Mir Depp, Die Gray Sky is on to help out. Here we are, another fabulous episode of Friday Vibes with Q. Almost said the other title. Happy Friday. My man, No, what's going on? So here we are, another dope episode, another week. Let's go over some of the, what up, Serge? What up, Shun? Let's go over some of the latest. Stutters, let me get what I asked you for in the bookshelf. Don't forget me to bring me that. I wanna share that with the good folks. Please. So while Stutters is gathering what I would like, today's show and tell, I first and foremost want to say the love that me and Rhett are receiving for Comic-Con Nerd Shit, for the other songs, the anticipation of the album. It's been incredible, so I am very thankful. Thank you, bro. Jeez. It's been overwhelming and we're very excited. So obviously stay tuned for more. We got a lot of dope treats happening. I had mentioned on this week's episode that we're doing an action figure set. It's a Q Unique DJ Rhetmatic action figure set. Yo, I am so excited. I can barely stay serious on that because I'm so excited. The only thing is, it's an extremely limited run. Couldn't go crazy and make a bunch of them. I don't know if you know anything about making action figures. We're not making them, but it's definitely an expensive medium. It's one of my favorites, but it's definitely an expensive medium. But that being said, we're very excited. It's going to be a limited run, so the way I see it, once I announce it, if you want in on those action figures, you got to cop them right away, man. I know 3 of them are already gone off the top, and there's not a lot after that, so just be ready for that, man. Be ready for that. Mir Depp. Yo, Mir Depp, I am saying your name right? I've been saying your name for like, I don't know how long we've been on, almost a year, I think, right? Something like that. So hopefully I'm saying your name. I'm checking everybody, make sure every once in a while. Got to make sure I'm saying your name right. The other thing today that happened on the rock side of things, let me make sure move over a little bit here. Nope, the other way. There we go, boom. Thank you, Mir. On the other side, on the rock side of what I do, today we dropped the debut album of my group, Mother Fuzz. It is now streaming everywhere, so if you dig what, the whole Mother Fuzz thing, please follow, check out the YouTube page. It's got a bunch of clips and music videos, and obviously the album is out today. It was out last night at midnight, but it is out today, streaming everywhere. So I thank you in advance for listening, for sharing, and all of that good stuff on behalf of myself, Eric Lanhard, who plays the bass, and Crayon, who's the guitar player. And we had guest feature Ray Luzier from Korn, who played drums on everything. So, when you get a chance, give it a listen, man. It's pretty good album, man. I'm very happy with it, so thank you for that in advance. What else y'all saying? Now, I just got these in the mail. I don't know if you guys knew that these were available. I wanted to share them right away. I got the De La Soul action figures. Here's Trugoy, Dave, the Dove, may he rest in peace. Super 7 did it again. I'm very happy with these. Here's Pasta Noose. Right there. That's the back of the card. And Maceo right there. Really dope. Really, really dope. The De La Soul action figures, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Beautiful set right there. One of the most important rap and beyond groups on the planet. Available at Super 7. Yes, yes, yes. So make sure you hit up Super 7's, their website. Go to hit their shop. I think the whole thing is just a shop. But make sure you check that out when you can. Beautiful De La Soul. I love De La Soul. Shout out to De La Soul. Can't say no to De La Soul. Yes, Super 7. Surge. I don't have any of those 80s G.I. Joes, man, unfortunately. I have the Star Wars joints. I have the old Star Wars figures. I didn't keep my G.I. Joes, you know what I mean? So I have, maybe I'll come across some in the, maybe I'll come across some in the near future and have some fun with that. But yeah, man. Also, don't forget, and it's kind of crazy, no pun intended, but Crazy Legs, my big brother Crazy Legs, he is releasing a book called Rocksteady for Life. It details the early ongoings and, origin stories of the Rocksteady crew. And it's a beautiful book. You could pre-order it on Amazon. It's called Rocksteady for Life, and you're gonna want to get it on that. What's crazy is that people have been showing so much support for this book that it's already a bestseller on Amazon. Like it's moving like that. It's really, really dope, man. I wish I would have saved some of the like stuff like that. The cards too, like the Star Wars cards from back then. All of the collectible cards, all that stuff that goes up in value and shit. I wish I would have saved a lot of that shit. But when you're young, how would you know? Anyway, what else is going on? I think I covered everything as far as announcements. Again, just don't forget the Mother Fuzz debut album is now streaming. Also, thank you, Unicorn. I appreciate that. Exactly. No, you know the deal. The Pound Puppies, that's crazy. Do you still have them shits in stash, like on storage or something? That's crazy. What was else? Jeez, I lost track of where I am right now. So let's just get into a little bit of this. I already lost the cursor. Hey, yo, Stutters, what is going on, son? I can't find the cursor. Stutters is the long arm of the law. You see it? There it is. No, I already did that. There you go. I don't know where it went now. Just leave it here. There. Thank you. Oh, I got you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun right now. What we're gonna do is, right. So we're gonna press that, and here we go. Here's a throwback for y'all. Gonna have some fun. Oh, snaps. Donkey Kong Jr., son. I'm real slow at this shit. There we go. Boom. When was the last time y'all saw Donkey Kong Jr., son? Up. See that? Whatever those things. Ah! It's weird controlling with a PlayStation controller. Not really, but really. Oh, snap. I got it. I got it. Boom! First board complete. All right. This one's crazy because the jump is crazy. I think I did that wrong. Yep. I gotta wait for the green. Oh, snap. See this is where I start fucking up. Jice! Ladies and gentlemen, Jice is in the building. My brother Jice won. Arsonist in the house. I don't know why I can't get that one, man. The egg, son. Ooh. I did play Marble Madness. That's a dope throwback right there. Stutters is gonna load up Bubble Bobble on me, and I forgot that game already, so. Boom. Now I remember now. Ah! That's crazy! How crazy is the springboard for saving my life right now? Homie threw the egg. Saw that? Boom. Shit. Yo, man. Boom, there we go. Now we talking. Ah, finessing it, son. You like that, right? Y'all thought the bird was gonna get me. I think he does a double. Right. See, he does that double shit. Boom! Level 2 complete! All right, let's see if I remember this one. A lot of these is just obviously trying to remember what the hell it was. Oh, shit. Ah, you like that. Got some points. Look how fast the top joint is. How are you supposed to even, you know what I mean? Run! Ah, your boy's nice. Run! Ooh, I almost fucked that up. Stupid red thing. Ah, you believe that? Do you believe what I just saw? Oh, Stutters, we should have got Mike Tyson's Punch Out. That's a good one, Serge. Jeez, I forgot all about that joint. That's next. I love that game. He got me. Oh, snap. I got right past that one. Oh. Come on. Let's do it. We almost got it. We almost got him. We almost got him. Boom. Save Pops. What up, NZ Ninja? Yeah, man, we on some Donkey Kong shit today. This is the second time. The only thing about these games is this shit is mad redundant. I don't think there's another board. Oh, I thought they was gonna send that blue. Yep. Oh, snap. Dopeness. I thought I was gonna hit that that vine on the top. All right, we give it one more go. How many more men I got left? One, boom. Boys flying through the board, son. He does the dogs, whatever they are. I call them dogs. What was the name of those creatures that he's unleashing? Anybody know? I forgot the name. Like, it's crazy how Mario, my man Gorilla Strong, thank you, baby. Thank everyone for your support through the super chats, super stickers, and super gifts, for real. Thank you, thank you. Ah, these dudes ain't going away. There we go. Boom. Once again, it's on. Dig Dug, yeah, for right. For right. What kind of English am I speaking right now, son? Yo, how do they not? Y'all saw that before, right? He did like a big spring. I don't know how to do the big spring. Look at that. Ah! I got too anxious, son. Is that it? Game over? Game over. Boom, 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 boom. That was fun. We'll probably get back to that in a little bit. So, here's a question I'd like to ask some of y'all. And good that my man Gorilla's here, because I know he knows some of the people. I've been working on a list of guests that I would like to have on the show. And I wanted to see what. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Oh, Gorilla, see, Gorilla knows. He knows how to flip it. What MCs would you like to see on the show as far as like underground MCs? Whether it comes from my graduating class or what's going on within the past 5-10 years. I'm curious to see who you would like to see. RA is a good one. Or anyone from Army of the Pharaohs would be good too. Yo, Gorilla, I was thinking, I'm being serious. I was thinking of your boy Ryu. I'm gonna reach out to, a couple of other people as well, but Ryu, because I don't know him, so I figured, maybe we can make, but I'll probably send him a DM as well. Yes. See, y'all, I think we're all on the same page here. It's something that I was thinking about as far as like, because we've already had Crazy Legs, we've had Repmatic, we've had Breeze from the Juggernauts. I have to call him back because that day the technical difficulties was crazy, and now that I have the Ethernet cable running the show, I think it'd be better to have him back on and like ask, because I was so distracted by the technical difficulties that day that it was like, yo, you know what I mean? Psycho Les, huh? Okay. Yo, Jice, are you still in the room? I got you, Jice. We gotta have Jice on the show. We gotta have like Jice. He could talk about Sick Jack, and that's a good one. That's a good one. Ill Bill, yes. I know he's in the studio right now with Dave One, working on the new Ill Bill album. See if he has time. Demigods. Destroy would be dope. Yeah, there's a few names. You know, it's crazy. I was also trying to think of some, like, you know, when you're trying to balance it out. So we definitely had MCs and DJs, and we had Crazy Legs represent the B-Boys. And I want to see if I could get a graffiti, like a graffiti head to come down, like a legendary, somebody that has the history of you know, getting ups and is respected in the community. That's another, Caves, yo, Gorilla, that is a dope idea. I gotta holler at Caves, that would be sick. I love that idea. Caves is a dope idea. Cope 2 is also a dope idea. I'm gonna reach out to Cope and Caves, those are great ideas. Yeah, cause I wanna be able to rep for as many different, you know, for all the different elements as much as we possibly can on the show, and you know, just get a lot of history. And yes, Robots Would Kill would be dope as well. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know who else I want to try to get at is Kwame, and see what is. You know what's crazy is that because so many of us now do these kind of shows, we got to check with each other on schedules and stuff like that. Locksmith, yeah. Bishop Lamont is dope, man. Bishop Lamont is an incredible MC, man. Bishop Lamont would be dope. Who is the other homie? What's the homie? Chemo the Blaxican from Delinquent Habits. Might even have to ask Muggs to get on down. Oh, that's what's up. MSK, no doubt, Pharaoh. You know what? I already reached out to Pharaoh. We're working on that. We're working on the schedule. We're working on like the scheduling, because Pharaoh definitely he's definitely, his schedule is pretty intense. So I already, especially after the Comic-Con, Ives Irie, okay. You know who else I want to get on here outside of like who we would consider hip hop is Danny Diablo from Crown of Thorns and Scarhead, because you know, I've always looked at Danny as somebody that was like an ambassador of hardcore, of course, but also he loves hip hop. And he's a graffiti artist as well. So it'd be kind of dope to get him on and just talk. No, I got you. Premiere would be dope. Premiere's schedule is crazy though. So I would have to see. Well, I think Premiere would be more of a future thing. Premiere would be dope. Large Professor obviously would be dope. You know, when you start getting into that part of it, those are like fascinating, super fast. You know what I should do? I should do a collab video. I gotta reach out to him. So from what I understand, DJ Kenny Parker, KRS-One's brother, he does a live feed. I believe he's doing one right now, if he's still doing them on Friday. It'd be dope for he and I to collab and talk to each other, because you could collab the pages. And there's so much I would love to ask him, you know what I mean? That would be dope. Slain, yes. Freddie Madball, and as a matter of fact, that's dope because Madball has a new album dropping. So that would be really cool. I've already loved the song, and it sounds like they got a new energy, so it would be great to talk to Freddie. I'm also supposed to have Sonny from POD on the show. Tony Touch would be dope. Killer Priest, Bobito, yes. See, this is why I wanted to ask y'all, because sometimes when you're thinking on your own, you tend to forget a lot of the names. And plus, I'm like doing so many different things right now that I have to like sit down with a Yo, 07, if I could get Tom DeLonge on the show, that would be nuts. That'd be amazing. And not even joking on the dude. Like, it would be Super Nat, that's a good one. AZ, I don't know AZ, but Super Nat I know. That's a good. I could see Super Nat. His history is so crazy because his experience in hip hop is unlike anyone else's. You know, he did put out an album, but to me, he will always be stage presence and his off the top skills, and you know, and the fact that he's had some of the best battles in rap battle history. You know what I mean? Nems would be dope, but the thing is with Nems again, Gore-Tex would be amazing. Nems would be dope, but Nems is like, again, it's like he has a show that it looks like he does every day at this point. So it's like, that's where the schedules get complicated. With, you know, like for instance, Apathy. I would love to have Apathy on the show, and we're waiting to see what's up with his schedule. But he's live a lot. Like he's going live. Like I've seen him go live a few times a week at this point. Either that or I'm gravely mistaken, but that's what I'm seeing. So we'll see. Guttermouth, that's dope. Teal Steel, that's a good one. What's up, Juan Garcia? Asia, yep. Asia one would be dope. Now y'all are naming some dope. Mr. Freeze, the OG from the Rocksteady crew, he was the one in the movie Flashdance that took out the umbrella. Mr. Freeze is an icon, of course. He'd be dope. He's like chaos, but he'd be amazing. He'd be amazing, man. What's up, Tanya? Afro, yes. Self-titled, I definitely want to have on. Skinhead Rob, Juan Garcia, that's a good name. I haven't spoken to Skinhead Rob in a long. We weren't like homies like that, but we used to speak here and there on Instagram in the earlier days of Instagram. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, so I would have to reach out and see what's up with him. These are all dope names though, man. And what I love is that I think I want to turn Wednesday into that. Like majority of the time it's guests and we're just having a fun time getting to know these people and listening to their stories and their histories and stuff. Banksy, I don't even know Banksy. Tash would be dope. Esoteric. So I reached out to Esoteric and I'm waiting for the basketball season for him because he plays pickup basketball on Wednesdays. So I'm waiting for the season to end so I can have him on. LP would be dope. He might have a crazy schedule. What do you guys feel about repeat guests like Mr. Len, Bree? Like I said, I would love to have Breeze back on because of the technical difficulties that day. Are you guys cool with that, with the repeat guests? Like I did it with Rhett, but Rhett is different because he and I have an album coming out together, so I'm gonna have him on a couple of times this year, you know, as we continue to build on the album and stuff like that. So, Eight Corpses. Nah, I never heard of him, MZ Ninja. Sage Francis would be dope. Slug would be amazing too. Repeat, okay. Yes, no. And that's my thing, especially like what I said, like with Breeze, you know, having the technical difficulties really screwed with me that day. So I would love to have him on a more relaxed situation. And thank you, Tanya. Spoon, what up, baby? Mike, Brother Ali and RA would be dope. Yes. Thank you, Mike. Master Ace. And the thing is, Serge, he's another one. Like, a lot of the guys you're naming are perfect, but now a lot of them are doing live feeds. So now it's a thing of like, what's your schedule like? Well, what's your schedule like? So it looks like there's a, like, for instance, I was gonna have Eclipse on the show. Obviously, that's a no-brainer for me. But on Wednesdays, he's prepping for his show on Sirius XM. So the only other option I would have is either have them come on Fridays and just talk to them on Friday, or do a pre-recorded interview. But, you know, I think we like the live. You know what I mean? Like, so that y'all could chime in and ask questions as it's happening in real time. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have guests on Friday too, depending on scheduling. You know what I mean? Planetary is a good one. Thank you, Andre. Yes, please, if you're here for the first time, please like and subscribe. Hit that like button, subscribe, get all the notifications and all of that. Definitely, you know, check out the page. Got a lot of videos and content here to catch up on. And yeah, you know. So NZ, so what I'm gonna do is, I already had Sabak on. That was dope. If y'all got to see that episode, that was actually a good episode. So I had Sabak. What I'm gonna do is I'll reach out to Gore, Lord Goat, see what his schedule's like, and then I'll reach out to Bill because I know he's actually in the studio now. So I have to see if he can come on Wednesday and you know, talk to us, you know what I mean? Oh, Reef, yeah, that's a good one. Reef, see, y'all know. This is why I had to ask, because I was like drawing a blank most of the time. But then again, like I said, I'm doing this, and doing the Mother Fuzz thing. I'm recording new music. We're getting the rollout ready for this QR code. So but I appreciate Stoop. I know Stoop. Is he out and about? Because I know that for a moment he kind of like disappeared. So somebody school me. Has he been putting out tracks? Like is he on the new Vinny Paz joints and all of that? Like somebody educate me. Either that or I'm gonna have to text Vinny and see what's up. Yeah, man. So while we're continuing to do this list, I'm gonna crack open these rock hair metal cards, man, while we talk. Jedi Mind Tricks. Yeah, I mean, it would be just Vinny Paz, and I already reached out to Vin for that. And again, he's starting a podcast. So he had asked me, let him, you know, get warmed up with what he's doing. And then he would come on here, and then obviously we vice versa. All right, so the first thing I see here is a sticker for Rust in Peace. That's dope. Right there, off the bat, that's really cool. Contest. Nick Menza from Megadeth. For all my Megadeth fans, look at that. Scott Stallone is a good idea. Scott Stallone is a good. We're on the metal cards first. Mark Slaughter from Slaughter. I think this might be a double, so that might be going in one of y'all. Actually, I have to save that for Fieldy. Eric Brittingham from Cinderella. I don't know much Cinderella songs. Pretty funny. Fieldy would definitely be a good guess. Cannabis. You know, I haven't spoken to Cannabis and let me not even front. I didn't really know him like that. It was like meeting him once. So I'm not even gonna try to front on here. I don't know Cannabis like that. Here's the band Warrior Soul. I'm not familiar with that. I'm gonna have to ask my metal heads about that band. Not familiar. Another Nick Menza from Megadeth. Skid Row, the whole band. On stage, rocking at an arena. Dave Sabo from Skid Row. Another Mark Slaughter from Slaughter. Some of these cards are printed so dark, man. Now this is going in the top loader. Tony Iommi. Oh, because it's green. So Tony Iommi, Black Sabbath, legend, icon. Dan Reed Network, not familiar. Not familiar. Everlast is dope. Everlast is a good idea. And did he drop his album or was it just a single? Somebody educate me, please. Frank Bello from Anthrax, y'all know that. Kurt Mayer from The Salty Dog. And Charlie Benani from Anthrax. And those are my metal cards for today. It's kind of fitting since I released a new rock album today, Mother Fuzz, Running from Heaven. Hopefully y'all get to listen to that. Tretch would be cool. I don't know Tretch. Thank you, Gorilla. Thank you. The guys from Mother Fuzz, yes. Thank you for that, Andre. That's a good idea. Now we got the YoMTV rap cards. My man Gorilla, I'm collecting enough Vanilla Ice cards where he could tile up the whole side of his house. They make these, the packs are so fucking air sealed. It's crazy. Come on, son. Old glue. I might be going to that, no, thank you for that. There's a few shows happening in the fall. Now, here we go. First time ever, I open up a pack and it's EPMD. Well, what do you know, man? Something different. EPMD, man. What is your favorite EPMD song? Let me know in the chats. EPMD. What's my favorite? I think Rampage. You Got to Chill. You Got to Chill is probably definitely my favorite. It's My Thing. Some dope songs, man. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I don't know Corrupt, man. I would have to see if he would do it. Okay, next. Public Enemy. Boom. What is your favorite Public Enemy song? My all-time favorite Public Enemy song at the top is Brother's Gonna Work It Out from Fear of a Black Planet. I love the production of that track. I think it's one of my all-time favorite songs ever. Never mind just hip-hop. I just love everything about that track. Obviously, I love Terror Dome. I love Night of Living Bassheads, all of those. But for me, Brother's Gonna Work It Out is my favorite joint. Can't Trust It is a good joint. Lords of the Underground is dope. I don't know them dudes, but you know, a lot of these names I would have to like cold call or see if Eclipse could help me out. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, hosts with the most. Yep. Here we go. De La Soul. I just showed y'all the De La Soul figures earlier. The great De La Soul. What is your favorite De La Soul track? My favorite De La Soul track is Oodles of O's from the De La Soul is Dead album. I think that's, again, one of my all-time favorite songs. I love the production. I love their flow patterns on that. Yeah, Oodles of O's, Plug Tuning, Potholes in My Lawn, Let Me In, Afro Connections at High Five. That, like, I love I love the Balloon Mind State album too. I think that album is perfect. Okay, next from the hip hop card. Let me get this out of the way. Boom. Yes, the God MC, Eric B. This is a double now, so this is going in somebody's order. So what I do is I take the doubles from the YoMTV rap cards and now the metal cards, and whenever I have doubles, I hand them to whoever does the packing of the merch. And if you order any merch from QUnique.com, Q-Unique, let me bring this on here. Where's my cursor, son? I don't know why this is becoming so complicated for me. We're gonna have to work out a better system. I can't find the cursor. Where you at? Hey, yo, anyway, my favorite Eric B. and Rakim track. What's your favorite, Eric? My favorite is, you know what? With him, it'll always go back to Eric B. for President. Paid in Full, Microphone Fiend. Those are like my top three. Those are my top three. Yeah. Juice is ridiculous. My favorite pizza toppings, son. Mushrooms is number one. Mushrooms is number one. Number two would have to be, pepperoni. Although I don't be swining that much anymore. But those are my tops. Okay, next, Flavor Flav. And my favorite Public Enemy Flavor Flav track is I Can't Do Nothing For You, Man. I love that song. I think it's hilarious, and I think it's brilliant. Ooh, this is a gem right here. This is going in the top loader immediately. Main Source. Main Source. Listen, when it comes to the Main Source, for me, Breaking Atoms is a perfect hip-hop album. Perfect. It's a 10. It's a 5 mic. It's one of the best hip-hop albums ever produced. The rhymes, everything. It's Nas's debut, and just everything about it is just brilliant. So I can't even zero in on one song. It's just that album, Breaking Atoms, to me is unskippable. I think we all can agree to that. Large Professor, yes. Blue Meanies. Okay, here we go. This is a gem right here. This is going in the top loader. KMD. Now, this is a crazy car because it's Doom without the mask. Bring that in close if you could see it. It's Doom without the mask right there with the white on. Can't really see it, but this is crazy. Peach Fuzz, man. MF Doom. KMD, man. That's a crazy one right there. Ooh, this is another one I never seen before. This is crazy. Kid Capri. It's the Kid Capri. If you know what, if you ever peep out his breakbeat mixtape, he's got a lot of dope mixtapes and he's got a lot of dope beats and he could spit, but that breakbeat mixtape that he did is amazing. Eric, ladies and gentlemen, my brother Eric Landhart. Listen, we gotta freeze for a second. Please show your love to my brother Eric, because today he and I, along with our homie Crayon, we got our debut release. I mentioned it earlier today, Eric. We released our debut album today, Mother Fuzz, Running From Heaven. So please give that boy a fire emoji, a salute, whatever you want to give him. But that's Eric right there. Please show your love for my brother Eric. And while y'all are showing love to Eric, this is Def Jeff. I never seen this card either. I don't remember the name of the song that he had, but Def Jeff was dope during the crack era. He was dope. And this I never seen either. And I don't remember their catalog like that, but Rapping is Fundamental is the last card. There was a lot of gems in this one. There was a lot of first timers that I've seen in this. This was a good. Hey, yo, Eric, I've been doing hair metal cards too, man. You missed it. So I have Charlie, I got Anthrax. I'm gonna have to save you some of these. Salty Dog, Anthrax again. Tony Iommi, Mark Slaughter, Dave Sabo from Skid Row. Yo, Eric, look at Nick Menza from Megadeth. Look at that hair, son. I gotta show you these later, Eric. What are y'all talking about? Pizza, listen, look, the Firefly is dope. Caves' spot is dope. To me, Caves is the mayor of Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. That being said, L&B's is my joint, but I grew up, just to give you, if you've ever been to that neighborhood, I don't know how many of you have been to the Gravesend, Bensonhurst, Bay Ridge neighborhood, but that's where I was born. Me and Sabak from Nonfiction are from Gravesend. And if you're from that area, L&B's was #1. There were definitely dope spots, but L&B's, and what's crazy is I grew up, my grandfather's block was right on the corner of L&B's, so all I had to do was either walk with my mom or ride my bike, go get me a slice or a square Sicilian, and you were good. And it was right there. It was just a 5-minute walk for me. So I never had crispy pizza. Machiavelli, son, what's up, man? You gotta hang, son. Why you busy, son? You've been busy. You've been busy. I feel you. I feel you. Yo, Eric. Check out the De La Soul figures, Eric. Look at that. De La Soul figures. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all educating Eric on hip hop. I don't know if he knows who De La Soul is, but you gotta check out the De La Soul figures, son. I got all 3 of them. Got them right away. Yes, no. So where I live, I'm in Venice, and right on Washington Place, they just opened up this pizza spot, and they do vegan slices and regular, and they're pretty decent. I'm not mad at them. And, you know, I give people grace because everybody wants, you know, whenever they open up a pizza spot and it ain't in New York, they always call it New York style pizza. For some reason. Y'all, you don't gotta do that anymore, man. Oh, Andrea, forget my figure collection is crazy right now. I'm actually gonna give some of my figures to my brother Swell out in New York. I'm not giving him any of the music figures, those are staying, but I got some other collectibles that I'm blessing. Bananas, I'm not sure about that. There might be 1 or 2, but I think all of the record stores currently are in Manhattan. You might, matter of fact, yes, wait a minute. So there's a Japanese vinyl shop in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's dope as shit. It's really dope. Go check it out if you get it. I don't remember the name of it, but I went there with Stutters the last time I was in New York, and it's dope. It's really dope. And I'm sure, you know what? Now thinking about it, Williamsburg will probably have a couple of more, because Williamsburg is always like that place in Brooklyn where they stay on that vibe, you know what I mean? So you might want to check with Williamsburg. I'm not so sure about the other neighborhoods, but I'm pretty sure like either downtown Brooklyn or Williamsburg will probably have a couple of vinyl shops for sure. Andre, I don't even know at this point. Juan Garcia, Earwax, maybe, I don't know. What are you saying, in Venice? Prince Street? I gotta check that out if it's still around. I don't know, because even though I've been out in Cali for like going on 5 years, I'm still like exploring. There's so much to like see out here, so I'm still acclimating and seeing what's going on, you know what I mean? I don't know if Earwax is still around. I don't know. Y'all saw my agnostic front shirt with Vinny Stigma on the cut on the shirt there? This is such a dope shirt. Just wanted to shade out. Let me see. Stand up. Vinny Stigma. Well, this way. Boom. Shout out to Agnostic Front. There's a lot of vinyl shops out here in LA though, surprisingly, like a lot. And if you're in LA, I don't have the address on me, but I'll probably post it either on my Instagram page or whatever. But my good friend Mary Sierra, who is the widow of Prince B from PM Dawn, she's actually selling his vinyl collection, and it's massive. And they're doing it here in LA at a record shop. Let me get the name for y'all. That way I could do this justice. Let me see. She actually just texted me. How crazy is this? I'm telling her that I'm talking about the her vinyl collection. Oh, I'm supposed to get, she texts me Human's Head. I never heard of that one. Yeah, agnostic. Yep. Let me get this address if y'all want to go. I'm looking on her page now. Let me get you. Mary. There she is. So I guess the name of the place is Now Again, but it's not showing. Now Again Records. I don't see an address yet. It's a pop-up. That's why. So Prince B's record collection, Saturday, May 16th, Now Again, 5638 York Boulevard, LA. Noon to 6 p.m. It's only a one-day sale. Y'all. So here it is. Like I said, Prince B, May 16th in LA. Yo, it's a crazy collection. So if you're really interested and you're in the LA area, I'll say the address one more time. So it's called Prince B's Record Collection. It's a pop-up. Saturday, May 16th. Now Again, 5638 York Boulevard, LA. Noon to 6 p.m. one day. Here we go. So if you're in LA, you might want to check it out. It's a one-day event. So that's the deal with that. Let's see if she responded. No, she didn't. Okay. So that's the deal with that. You know what, Tanya? That is a dope question. Yes. At first, it wasn't until I actually came out to Venice that everything changed. Like when I was in Laguna, obviously I was held up at Fieldy's Pad for a little bit, for about a year, maybe close to 2. And that's Laguna is just a different headspace and something that I'm not really used to. And so that acclimating to that lifestyle, I knew that I couldn't really dive in because that's just a different headspace. Once I got out here to Venice, that's when I knew that I wanted to get to know my surrounding because this is where I live now. And yes, it has been very different for me. Everything from physical fitness to music to just life in general, everything has just been very different. And I've been more focused. Let's just say that taking away the comforts of New York, even though I was definitely doing my thing in New York, but when you're in a super comfort zone for me, now I can't say this for everybody. Everybody is different in their approach of life. But back home, I was getting things done, but out here, there's a different twist because I don't have the comforts of you know, familiar grounds and whatever have you. So a lot of it is like, you know, just get up and go out here, and that's what I've been on, and it's been a blessing. And with the, I think what really changed everything was working with Rhetmatic on this album. Definitely brought me to a different place. Obviously, what's crazy is that I did. I'm going to answer you, Bananas and NZ Ninja. I love those questions. So when I first came out here, I before I did the QR code with Rhetmatic, which is going to come out in July, I did Pound for Pound out here. That was obviously I did the Stillwell albums. We did Rock the House together out here, and we did the ending of Supernatural Miracle together out here. So I did those two albums out here and filmed all the videos out here. But it was a different vibe. So when I got to Pound for Pound, I'm not sure how many of y'all have given that album a chance. That was the first Q Unique solo album that I did completely out here. And what was dope about that was that Fieldy asked to be a part of it, and he played bass, and he had like some input on some of the songs, and then Wov played drums on the first track. So that was, you know, my first adventure of doing a Q Unique album out in Cali. And then I released the two collections of the Legacy series, and then I did Royal Blood out here, and then ended up doing the joint with Rhetmatic. So the Q Unique stuff definitely took off in a sense of my workflow. And then I did Mother Fuzz out here. And what's interesting about the Mother Fuzz is my intentions wasn't to put all of that music under Mother Fuzz, but I'm going to explain that in a little bit. Let me get to these questions first. Did I buy Eminem's Infinite? Are you referring to his EP, the first EP? If you're referring to that, I got it from Paul, his manager, because at that time I was working at Fat Beats, and he had brought the vinyl and the CDs in for consignment, and he blessed me with a copy of each. So I have them. I have the CD and the vinyl, and that's the deal with that. What's my favorite music video and my favorite, man. As far as Q Unique music videos are concerned, it's one favorite. I mean, I could say this. The number one, what's crazy is the number one most streamed Q Unique music video is Green Grass. Now, it is my favorite now. In the beginning, I didn't understand what the director was doing with all the green screen and everything, and he only green screened my face. What those actors are doing in London is actually real. Like, they did it in one take where they walked through the streets of London and did that. But I also love the video that Destroy directed, which is Mr. Lopez. I love Fire Vision, that stutters. It's hard for me it's so hard for me to just pick a Q Unique video. That's going to be too hard. But as far as my all-time favorite videos out there, shit. When it comes to rock, I might have to say Black Rain from Soundgarden because it's beautifully animated. I also like Them Crooked Steps by Soundgarden because Dave Grohl directed something and they showed a sense of humor, if you've ever seen that video. I love Oblivion by Mastodon. Jeez. I love The Scenario by Tribe Called Quest. But almost every Busta Rhymes video is ridiculous. Wait a minute. Now I remember. Thank you for asking me that, because now I got to zero in. My all-time favorite hip-hop videos. Number one is The Bridge Is Over by Boogie Down Productions, and I'll tell you why. Because they captured one of the most iconic hip-hop clubs in hip-hop history, the Union Square, which didn't last very long, but you got to understand the history of that club, the fact that Boogie Down Productions, Eric B. and Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Bismarck, all of these icons that we all worship performed on that stage, you know, during the same time. And so that video, along with the Buffalo Gals video, I love videos that captured a moment, that froze a moment in time. That's what Buffalo Gals did. That's what The Bridge Is Over did. They captured something that just does not exist. So I find that to be brilliant. Like, I love that, because you're watching history. You're watching a place that none of us could ever visit. It's gone. So I love that about it. You know what I mean? Black Hole Sun is a dope video, of course. Thank you, NZ Ninja. Are you and Rhepmatic gonna do a press and podcast? Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna do a listening party, which I would love to stream live. We're gonna do a few things. Definitely stay tuned. Obviously, we said a lot this week. We talked about the features on the album. We talked about the action figures. We talked about a lot of stuff. But I don't want to say too much about some of the shows and things that we're going to do. I want to surprise y'all with some of these things. But stay tuned for all of that. The rollout for this album so far has been amazing. The response has been amazing. And, you know, there's plenty more that is going to happen, man. Me and Red are just like scratching the surface as to, you know, I got to say, I'm excited about the action figures, although it's limited, but I'm still excited because I already seen the sculpts, and the sculpts are just fucking amazing. And, you know, and the vinyl, you know, we're going to have the album on vinyl, and we're going to have Comic-Con nerd shit on a limited pressing of 45s. So like this whole rollout is just amazing, and I'm excited. And believe me, keep in mind that what I'm saying, like, save it somewhere on your, because all of this shit is limited. It's all limited, you know, and I can't hold any, you know what I mean? Yes, '07, I did get that. Hey, yo, '07, is Trem still putting out music? And is Trem considered like a legend at this point in the hip hop community, Lyrical Commission? Are they considered like what you would consider pioneers in Australian hip hop? I'm curious about that. Trying to think. You guys still got me thinking about videos, man. But yeah, tell me about that '07, because there's a song that I did with Trem on his solo album that I really like a lot. But I hadn't seen Trem release anything since his solo. But then again, I'm not keeping track of everybody, so I'm curious about that. Bananas, you have 4 incisions? You had surgery today? Or are you talking some weed talk? Let me know. And I'm not making fun of you, by the way. I'm just. Nicholas, what's the deal, son? Milkbone. You know, I don't know that brother, man. Put out the term. Okay, I'm definitely gonna check that out. So Trem is still releasing music. That's good to know. Skin surgery infection, man. God bless, man. You know, rest up, rest up. I'm guessing it went well because you're here on the in the chat talking. So rest well, man. Rest well. So yeah, man. Oh wait, hold up. Milkbone is fire for sure, man. I remember his stuff back in the '90s, man. I don't know him. I would have to reach out or ask Eclipse. A lot of these names that you guys gave me earlier, I have to ask Eclipse to see if he can help me out with, getting in contact with some of these names. But I definitely got to put together a schedule. I definitely want to have more guests on here and have fun with y'all. And, you guys are so dope with the guests and with your questions that we definitely got to, double it up. No, I know about that. I know about that. Rocky Rodriguez, what's going on? I haven't heard the new AZ yet. I got to check it out for sure. Got to check it out for sure. Definitely got to check it out. Shout out to AZ and congratulations, man. What I love about AZ, and it's so dope that he calls this shit quiet money because he definitely moves in a way that's just like chill. There's no big, he's never over the top with his promotion. He's never over the top with the way he moves, and I love that about him. He's such an iconic lyricist and so dope at what he does. Just mad love for AZ and congratulations to him, man. Tanya, yeah. I'm nice because the community is nice. It's like everybody's is so awesome. Like every time, I'm reading the questions, everybody just shows love, and we got, to me, is spread love, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to set an example here. It's like, for me, the whole drama thing and trying to find the dirt on people or getting into stupid, debates, and it's like, it's not for me. I'm not. First of all, what I'm doing on this live feed is still foreign to me in many ways. You got to understand that when I started in this business, there was no way I would have predicted that I'd be talking on a YouTube live chat, and telling stories or talking to other people. Definitely wasn't in the plans, but the minute I knew that I was going to do this, the one thing that I knew from the beginning was like, I'm not doing what not all, but some podcasters do, where they dig for dirt and want to get into that whole thing. And it's like, that's not for me. And as far as me, I'm doing okay, man. Thank you. Like it's a day-to-day thing. Life will life. And just like any other human being, some days there are challenges, some days are smooth, some days I don't give a fuck. Just like anyone else. But thank you for asking, and I will always continue to spread love here. That's what this is about. And that's that. Edwin, what's the deal, son? Good to see you, man. Thank you, Tanya. So, my man Serge, so I used to b-boy, but I never considered myself a b-boy. I would always leave that up to somebody else. Like Legs one time called me a b-boy, but I guess I never fully accepted the b-boy title because when I look at other b-boys and the discipline and the work that they put into that craft, when I did it, I was just a kid and I was just doing what all the other kids was doing. My thing was always lyrics. And I did DJ for a little while too, especially when I was working at Fat Beats. I was DJing at the store. I got hired by a promoter to do like little venues in the downtown area of Manhattan. It's been a minute, but Graph, I would just tag and do throw ups, but it's nothing that I would just say, I did Graph. I would never be in a place, like I've attempted it, but I would never say that I'm a Graph artist, if you get my drift. I wouldn't lie to you like that. Like I think anyone else in hip hop, we've all tried one element or another, but my thing was always emceeing. That's and now because of what I do as a multi-genre, now I just chalk it up as a lyricist because it's I look at just lyrics and the whole discipline of that. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, thank you, Spoon. I appreciate that. That's cool, man. Thank you. Edwin, you know, me and Eclipse talked about him coming on here, and I said earlier, like, with certain artists, it's not that they don't want to come on. It's always a clash of schedules. So on Wednesdays, Eclipse preps for his show on Sirius. So what I've been thinking about lately is to have guests on Friday as well. So stay tuned for that. So that way, you know, for the people that can't come on Wednesday, and Friday is so much better for a lot of people because they're not doing anything the next day. So I'm gonna probably split the guest details on Wednesdays and Fridays, if that's cool with y'all, because obviously I'm really not that good at video games. I'll play them every once in a while, but I'm not gonna front like the people that be up on Twitch and TikTok lacing shit. You know what I mean? So, which tracks you want to hear? My man Nico Lakes. What are you trying to hear, son? What you trying to hear? Nah, I like this background, man. I like this background. Eventually I'll change it, but we're gonna hold on to this background just for a little bit. You know, we had the other background for a while, but I dig this one, man. The dude that designed it I like it. It was a cool idea. So I'll roll with it for a little while till it's time to, but I will change eventually because I already had the other background before. Now we're here. So thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Nico. A car background. That's dope. That's right. That was the originals on Fridays. It was Fridays in the car with Q. I might have to, could you imagine? Put like a whole like back seat and all of that stuff. That'd be kind of funny, man. Street Villains Volume 1, 2. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Edwin. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tanya. You know what? This background is cool. Obviously, y'all know what it is if y'all know film stuff. It's a clean background. I love that he put my name on the computer over there. And if you look closer to the other, whoa, there we go. If you look closer to the other computer, that's me performing live in LA, like a show I did maybe about a year ago, I think. So that, and then obviously he tried to do like a little fluorescent Q Unique sign, which I thought was cool. I dig it. I dig it. My man B is in the place, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, that homie in a second, show him love. So B has become one of my favorite artists. He did the artwork for the up-and-coming Q Unique Rhepmatic album, the QR Code. He's a brilliant artist. I've worn his shirts. I actually met him. He didn't even know who I was at the time, which is all good. I don't give a fuck about that. But I met him. He was selling his shirts, and I bought the Big Daddy Kane shirt and the Rakim shirt that he was wearing. And I always loved his work. And so when Rhett suggested we work with him on the album cover, I was really excited. So you need to follow him on Instagram, and if you got a shop, throw up your link in the comment section. I want people to check out your work. You got beautiful work. Salute to you, my brother B. Incredible art. 20 goons on their phone. That'd be crazy. So imagine. It would be dope, like having Ill Bill and all of them like on their phones just chilling out. Oh my God. That's dope, Edwin. That is dope. Thank you, Nico. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, so my man, in a second, please give that boy some love. He's an incredible artist, man. I love his work. Hey, yo, B, the figures, when you see them shits, you're gonna flip. So the action figures that we're making, the Q Unique and Repmatic action figures, are based on In a Second's artwork for the album cover, and it's just, they're insane. I got the sculpts. I got the sculpts. That's what I got so far, pictures of the sculpts. Nasty Ruckus is in the building. I got you, Nasty Ruckus. I got you. Got you. No Diddy Kong. You know what? That's what I want to play next. Yo, Stutters, we got to get Donkey Kong Country. That's one of my joints right there. We got to get Donkey Kong Country up in this place. Please. I'm going to send you a flick after the show. After the show, I'm definitely going to send you a flick. Let me see if Mary responded. She did. Again, if y'all in the LA tomorrow, they're having a big pop-up store of vinyl. I said the address earlier. I'll say it again. Let me find it. Damn it, I should have saved it. I should have saved it. Son. Give me a second. I'm looking on Instagram for the damn address. Come on, man. Here we go. So we go here. Okay. Once again, if you are in the LA area, tomorrow they're doing a massive pop-up shop. The late, great Prince B from PM Dawn, his widow, is my good friend Mary Sierra. She's beautiful soul. She's having a sale. She's selling his vinyl collection. It's massive. It's an incredible collection. Tomorrow at they're calling it the Prince B's Record Collection Pop-Up Shop. Saturday, May 16th at Now Again, 5638 York Boulevard in LA, from noon to 6 p.m. It's going to be dope. I will be there as well. I'm going to be running through. So if you're in the place, make sure you show up and we'll have fun together. Stutters is cracking the whip on me, son. Yo. Nicholas, if you're going to be there, hit it up as the world burns. Hey, yo. All right. All right, Serge, I'm going to do this one for you, Serge. I'm going to do this one for you. Let's do this. Hey, yo. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? 1, 2, actually 102, 103, 104, 105. All right, y'all, I'm going to get in the booth because my man, who said it? Who? Thank you, Unicorn. Who asked me to get in the booth? I don't remember. But if y'all want me in the booth, I need to see some microphone emojis. Microphone emojis in the chat, and I'll hop in the booth. If I don't see any mic emojis, I don't think I need to get in there. You know, you guys don't want to, you know, microphone emojis only. Let's go. And I'm going to do some. Oh, that was quick. Okay. All right. So let me, all right, Stutters, you're going to have to man the desk here. I'm going to switch screens, and we're going to hit the mic booth, y'all. So I'll see you in the booth. Here we go. One, two, check. LA vocal booths. That's the booth. I can't really. Can you turn me up a little bit? Just maybe the headphone knob. One time. Thank you. Let's set it off. Let's take them back. We're going to go into rhyme time travel, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't remember if I ever performed this here, but we're going to go through the years 1979, 1988, and 1999. Rhyme time travel. From off the Arsonist album. 1979, y'all. say ho. Say ho, ho. Or with the A to the B, the C to the D. Come on, party people, get with me. Swing in, I'll give you what you need. To just check the rhyme as I proceed. Or with the funk box, no dreadlocks. Keep a fade and stay well paid. A funky speaker, Puerto Rico without a doubt. Suckers want to test, you get smacked in the mouth. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Yo, kid, don't you play with me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Cause I'm rolling with the R-S-C. Or with the arsonist to the Zulu Nation. To the top, the destination with unity and elevation. Speak Q Unique means innovation. That was 1979. Now we going 1988. Q Unique, arsonist, nonfiction, juggernauts, company flow, rock steady. Let's go. A force of one, vocally sprayed by poetic machine gun. Acknowledge existence of a prodigy born son. Figure my eyes divide will come with the sum, and the remainder will be one. The Q-U-N-I-Q-U-E. Check the menu, you're what it'll be. Steady flow, war, a lyrical pop. Cause I walk, talk, look, live, breathe, hip hop. Futuristic B-boy, rock steady crew. Check your Chinese calendar, it's the year the Q. Calm down my pace so you can hop along a lyrical roller coaster ride. As I once again climb slowly up the track, then fall in a poetical burst of an array of fat linguistic disperse. So get a grip like a Velcro strap, cause when I step up it kicks the crazy rap. Conflict is none, the rhyme's outdone. Check the tactics to a force of one. 1999. Yeah. Late 90s, arsonists setting fires. Yeah, machine gun raps. All throughout the seasonal, the epitome of hip-hop locks my chord to track boards by the rap overlords. Went from out of the heaven street lessons to battle tactics for rhythm speak. Q, an artist studying the 1200 technique. Ceremonial master killer, apply the fat cap for the filling. Still and yet you have no defense against my sixth step. Only thing that separates me from the mic is space and time, and it'll be a matter of minutes before orbit and graceful mind. Search a place to find Q Unique way up. Nah, first in line to a written will radiate, hence the verse of blind. Used to listen to Ice Cube curse and ride. Now I shine like sunrise in the summertime. I'm like, never mind, one of a kind. That was Rhyme Time Travels, 1979. Oh shit! This is when nonfiction and the arsonist got together. 14 years of rap. Another one of my favorite videos for y'all that asked me earlier. Listen. Yeah. Incineration, the old Generation X. Next context sounded similar to top 10. Must stop when I drop and ain't can take what I'm thinking. Iceberg, your brain state got your mind sinking like the fat beats I'm blinking. Illiterate, you can't read between the lines of 10 times the pen rhymes you write on blue lines. Exaggerated existence of commercial sounds. Pussy politicians got political prisoners locked down. Hit you with the impact of a penny tossed off the observation deck of a skyscraper. My papers like a board, a secret code, the vital data that can shatter government bodies. Rock parties like a boulder rolling through a nightclub. My bug at the fact, 14 years of rap only got me underground dap. I'm past that like I missed my stop on the A train. Here's the weight gain from the great brain, past the spray paint. Yeah. Blazing a maze, son. Arsonists setting fires. Yo. Fully equipped with the mic and a spray can of Winston, any wicked plan conjured by a wicked man, a quicker hand, a snatch up. Arsonist Q spark the match up. Ciphers of flames, nothing to lose, whole lot to gain. So I remain the main master of ceremonial. Puerto Rico remains printed by colonial. Over chopper curses good at face, but basic crime patterns have you all standing in the maze. I lace the track up as if it was my Nike Air. All knowing MCs unaware, couldn't compare, glare, outshine. Radio rhymes bring light to the subject of lyrical content. The rhythm, give this God sent. Arsonists setting fires, blaze in the maze as the world burns. Yeah, we got one more. Yeah, son, that was fun. So, yo, thank y'all very much for hanging out on this episode of Friday Vibes with Q. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the support with the super chats and the super stickers and the super gifts. Don't forget, the Mother Fuzz debut album is now streaming everywhere. So if you like what I do in the rock world, please give it a listen. Please share and all of that good stuff. I will see you next Wednesday. We'll have a special guest that I won't announce till day of. Have a beautiful weekend. Spread love. Don't forget the record pop-up shop tomorrow. And God bless y'all. Much love. Peace.